Hello, my name is Pierre-Louis, and today we'll be discussing crew positions, our week one assignment. The above the line position I chose to speak about is the director. The responsibilities of the director consist of carefully reading the script and working with the producer to develop a vision for the project, relaying his or her vision to the department heads during meetings, working with storyboard artists on the completion of storyboards, attending the casting sessions to hire a cast for the project, rehearsing with actors, scheduling the production with his or her assistant director, aiding in scouting and approving the locations to shoot, completing shot lists for each scene, working with the director of photography to complete difficult shots and lighting schemes, completing the production according to the scheduled time agreed with the assistant director, and finally, aiding in the director's cut and finished picture during the post-production process of the project. Some of the skills a director should attain will be character development skills. During the process of making a feature-length movie, the director would read the script and work with actors and actresses in building character personalities and relationships with one another. Another key skill the director should attain will be creativity. It is the director's responsibility to create a visual that will not only get the audience to understand the story, but also entertain and tell the story in a way that he or she sees fit. The director will also have leadership skills. The director will need to lead his actor or actresses in the right path, choose the locations, work with all department heads on the look of the production, and also be able to work under pressure. With these key skills in mind, another key skill the director will need to have would be listening skills. The director may get great suggestions throughout the project that can add value to the overall production. Listening and compromising with the department head suggestions will ensure a smooth production for the overall success of the movie. Michael Bay is an industry professional I choose to speak about out of the long list of successful directors that I've followed to date. Starting in an apprenticeship, I can relate to the humble beginnings of his pathway to success. He continued his education and received prestigious degrees that separated himself from others. Michael Bay's latest projects are something that I have grown to follow meticulously. He has continued to add to his arsenal of shooting styles that many question, but ultimately has seen it develop into a trademark for his work in the Transformers saga. I admire Michael Bay's work and his current choices of mediums to work with. Now working mainly as a producer, I could picture myself following his footsteps. The next thing we'll discuss is below the line. The below the line position I chose to speak about is the director of photography. As a director of photography, one is responsible for three departments: the camera, the grip, and the electrical department. He or she is responsible for meeting with the director to discuss each scene to see how the photography will match the vision of the film, choosing what camera package will be, conducting stock tests, attending location scouts, meeting with the gaffer and key grip to explain the look of each scene to see how each scene will be lit, supervise the lighting of the set and the work of the camera, checking the light for proper exposure, taking and giving the meter reading to the first assistant camera person, surveying the photography to make sure the vision is being achieved, and attending dailies. As a director of photography, certain skills needed in order to be successful would be to have the vast product knowledge of the equipment available to effectively achieve the visuals planned. The director of photography must also understand color temperatures that can be used for each scene. He or she must be creative with understanding the story elements, character personalities, and mood of the scene in order to light the subjects and background accordingly to what is presumed. We must also be able to listen and work off the director's vision in a way that adds to the overall look. The director of photography I chose to speak about out of the long list of cinematographers is Egon Stephan Jr. Growing up working with his family rental house and production company, he as a child stuck to working very closely with the camera. The amount of experience he accumulated since then has amassed from working independent projects to national projects recognized with awards. Egon Stephan Jr. continues to mentor and offer apprenticeship with students who are willing to learn as they come to receive additional help. His energy and cheerful attitude is something others feed off of. His run and gun style has been proven effective production in and production out, overcoming any obstacles necessary in order to get the job done.